Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people. All praises to Yahweh, by Shem Havashai, Bahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen. Begin with the 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. Hold on, y'all. Got this video right here. Did a quick report on the other day about where the videos with the headlines in it. This is out down in New Orleans, okay, Louisiana. All right. It says, watch. Video shows moment multiple inmates escape New Orleans jail. Now, what we're witnessing is you looking at it like, oh, they just escaped some inmates. No. As we read in Ecclesiastes 10, right? It begins with the leadership of America. What we're witnessing is the downfall of America. Such as the leadership of America is, so are all those that's underneath him, which should be officers according to rank. All right, those who are set up to push this Babylonian way. Okay, those who are overseers. Okay, of people. Those that are set up to help, so-called help, lead, guide, and protect. Okay, that the morale is down, all the way down. People no longer care. Okay? People don't care about one another. They don't care about people's safety. None of that. They only care about themselves. They see that it's nothing that they could do to afford their lives, to make themselves better. Okay, the pay ain't nothing. Everything is expensive, and they're working just to get back to Esau, okay, in bills, and everybody's struggling. So with that being said, people are not going to put forth their best effort here or any effort to do anything. It's just to go along to get along. Going along just to get by, to maintain, to survive. All right? Now, American, their leadership are supposed to be watchmen. They're supposed to give you warnings, to guide you, to lead you. Okay, well, that spirit is no longer in America, and again, it begins with the leadership. As you see, Trump, he just coming up with all types of stuff. He's talking about putting new tariffs on his partners because they wouldn't make a deal. We posted that last night by way of the Holy Spirit. So he's everywhere, don't know what he's doing. And it's a reflection, in America, the people that's in authoritative positions are just a reflection of those who are over them. Okay? America is not warning, is not telling people what they should do to make situations better. All right? None of that. All right? Isaiah 56:10, his watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs, they cannot bark, sleep and lying down, loving the slumber. And this is where they are. Okay, this is the spirit of America, man. All right? This is the spirit of America. Real quick, Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, you see? All that, man, I'm going to work so I can have everything I need. That's me taken care of. And the things that I want. I'm going to ball out. I'm going to be fly. I'm going to do this, do that. Boom, bop, boom. The American dream. No, that spirit that's in Egypt, which is America, it's gone. It has failed. All right? The American way, the American dream is done. All right? So with that being said, hey, if people can't achieve their goals and dreams anymore, then hey, it's finished. It's not safe for anybody. All right? And we're talking about those who are cleaving into this place. All right? Now, us as a hopeful elect, we got Yahweh Shema Shai. It says, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. So you see how by Shemal Shah is destroying all the plans of these modern day Egyptians, which would be the people's plans, man. Nothing's working. Okay? So therefore they do not care. The morale is low. Okay? And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. See, it's nothing. You can't pray your way out of this. You can't perform no type of ritual or anything to get up out of this, man. This prophecy playing out, man. And what's going on is a reflection of the leadership and what it's doing. And what it's doing is what? Constantly bringing chaos, fear, and soon to be death, man. All right? Let's jump down. Isaiah 19 and 11. Surely the princes of Zoan are fools, the leaders. The counsel of the wise counsels of Pharaoh is become brutish, stupid. How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of ancient kings? You see? What type of wisdom you have, man? Okay? What are you doing to make people feel better, or to guide them in a direction to where things gonna be booming and make people feel safe and comfortable, and to let them know or assure, or so they can have some type of assurance that things are gonna be all right? Nothing. It says, where are they? Where are thy wise men? You see? And let them tell thee now, and let them know what the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shah host has proposed upon Egypt. You see? It says the princes of Zoan are become fools, the princes of North are deceived. They have also seduced Egypt, the citizens of America, even they that stay, even they that are the still the tribes thereof, man. This place finished. The Lord Yahweh Shemal Shah has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to error in every work thereof, as a drunken man stagger in his vomit, man. And this is exactly what we're seeing going on, man. All right? There's nothing you can tell these people to make them feel that things are okay. All right? And this is what people get for trusting in America, as a matter of fact. It's in Psalms. Psalms of put trust in man. Let's see. Putting out your trust in princes. That's what it is. Psalms 146 and 3. Thawadi Haba Shemal Shah. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man. The Son of Man is talking about mere mortal man. It's not talking about the Lord Yahweh Shah. It's talking about man, mortal flesh. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. You see? There is no help in these people, man. This place finished. Those who you looking forward to make sure you safe, no, man. No, it's done. It's finished. All right? People no longer care. Hey, the love of many is waxing cold. Okay? People don't care about one another anymore. Why? Because they're failing. They're struggling. They can't get by. You see that? I mean, hell, it ain't. It's it. Let's get this real quick. Isaiah chapter 2 and 22. See ye for man whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of? You see? Who was mere man, man? Who was Esau? Okay? Who are people? This place finished, man. This place finished. Check this out. Now, this is a reflection of the leadership of America, man.
Go ahead from the channel 4.
As you see, watch video shows multiple inmates escape New Jersey jail. Okay? And that goes into a lack of supervision, as the scriptures we just brought out, man. The Department of Public Safety, the number one concern and job is what? Protection of the public. It's not themselves. Okay? It's the public. Well, technically it's the inmates, but they tell you it's the public. I used to work in the system almost 10 years. They don't give a damn about staff. It's inmates, number one. Why? Because they bring in the money. And then it's the public. But they tell you the public is their primary concern. No, it's the second. All right? That's why they changed it from Department of Corrections to Department of Public Safety. It's a play on words. All right? Check this out.
Is there any indications that friends or family on the outside were aware in advance or communicating about these crimes?
And we're not going to get into the details of the investigation, Major Phipps, but we're looking at all angles.
What does it say? And I mean this respectfully, but you said, and I'm going to quote you here, that you observed those guys running out at 1 o'clock in the morning. What does it say for jailhouse safety and security when you see a jailbreak like that, but you fail to notify anyone, NOPD, the public, anyone?
We didn't say that.
How did you say that?
Yeah. We observed on the video later this morning. We had to pull that
You
video.
said you observed at 1 a.m.
So let's be clear. I said what we observed on the video through investigation. So yes, when they looked at the video this morning after the staff realized they were gone, my investigators found that at 1 a.m. that's what happened.
So no one was watching live video all night at the jail?
I won't say no one was watching live video, but
How did nobody see
there
that
are
leaving
over
the jail?
900 cameras.
How did nobody see that leaving the jail?
There are over 900 cameras in
No,
this
it's just,
facility.
how did no one see a massive jailbreak?
The why and how is part of the investigation. So we have interviewed, I think, all of our employees, and we are interviewing all of the residents of that particular pod as well. And then there's a lot of people that you've got to wade through their interviews to find out, to get down to the details of what happened. There was somebody on duty.
Sheriff and sources.
There was someone on duty, but they were not doing their job. That's the whole point of this lesson by way of the Holy Spirit. This is a reflection of the leadership of America, and this place is done. As we read in Isaiah 56, they have watchmen, but they are dumb dogs that cannot bark, sleeping, loving to slumber. They're lazy, they're sorry, they're just going along when they get along, and they do not care about the people, man. All right, this place is finished. Okay, you got people in positions of authority that's supposed to be overseeing people, but they're not doing their job. So you see, this reporter he's mad. He's hot. Why? Because he's a public citizen. Okay, he's a citizen. Okay, they supposed to. The public is supposed to be their primary. It's supposed to be the number one people that they're supposed to be protecting. But you can't manage your facility or make sure everything is functioning properly so that the public can be safe. So he got every right to be heated, to be hot. Okay? That's why he asked those questions. Oh, that's why the guy said, oh, we have people on duty, but they were not doing their job. All right? I know, because when you go back to the video, like you said, we got over 900 cameras. Well, those 900 cameras, it's for your master control officer. If you have one or two, depending upon your staff and the size of your facility. Okay? And then you got a pod officer, which would be a block officer, depending on the type of the level of security of your job and your staffing. I'm pretty sure they're short staffed like every facility is in jail or in prison in the United States. You will have a control booth officer. That's just for the floor. For that block, for that unit, and you got one, maybe two patrolling the floor. But I'm pretty sure now, business is so short, you just got one control room officer for that pod, for that block, and one patrolling the floor. Or in some cases, you might just have one officer that got the key to the master control room or that block, and they're also patrolling the floor. I work all levels, okay? So I know, okay? Now, when you rewind it, right, and you watch how long they yanked on the door, and they were doing it for so long, they had to fast forward the video, all right? So just go to show you that, yeah, officers were on duty, but they were not doing their jobs, okay? Because this is a newer facility. When I said newer, meaning it's up to date, Okay, they got sliding doors that have alarms on them. Okay, but when you slide them doors open or you try to yank it open, alert will go to the control room in that pod, which goes into the master control room that's at the head of the facility. All right. Now, when they were alerted, master control should have kept their eyes on the camera and told the officer that, hey, go stand by that door, because they can see too, and say, hey, you got inmates yanking on that door, go see what the problem is. All right. And also, once you go into the store, hey, they were not doing cell searches, man, random cell searches. All right. Thorough random cell searches every day. Okay. I mean, you're supposed to check walls, floors, shanks, check for shanks, contraband, and things of that nature. They weren't doing that. How you know? Because if you watch the full story, it was they cut out a big hole behind the toilet. They cut through brick. Stop playing with me, man. It was an inside job. And it's all set up to bring forth discomfort and fear. All right? Also, it goes to show you that, hey, they were not doing cell searches, pod searches, block searches, which it used to be 2 an hour. Okay, 2 every hour. Not a check every 30 minutes. No, but 2 an hour. Okay, in different increments of times. All right? They weren't doing that, because they would have been doing it. Hey, they wouldn't have been yanking on the door that long. And the master control room officer would have said, officer such and such, you got inmates yanking on the door down there. Go secure the area. Okay? And they would notify the supervisor, man. The OYC, the officer in charge. All right? And if you're that short staffed, man, really you're supposed to lock the facility down, but to keep from uproars and riots, they don't do it. But check this out.
19 a.m. They were then those individuals. They subsequently remain at large. We do have a video we're going to play with you, and I will kind of narrate just to kind of show you what I've already said, and then I'll go from there after. So if you
now watch this. Now again, this is not a breakdown of the video, but this is a reflection of the leadership of America, man. All right, check this out. And where we are in America, this place is done. So don't look for any type of stability or security amongst Department of Public Safety, from prisons to jails to local law enforcement, federal. Hey, look at the FBI. They finished. They all through. All on corrupt. Again, going back to Ecclesiastes 10, man. This place is done. Check this out. See that? See them constantly yanking on it and sliding back. The alarm's going off. It's supposed to go off. All right? They yanked on it for a minute. Watch, keep looking.
So you see them jarring open the door. They get it open. Subsequently, they go inside that cell, and this is where you see them exiting the loading dock door. As you know, if you notice, they are carrying blankets with them. This road that they're going out of is behind this building, as I explained. They subsequently go through another door, and here, at some point, you can see them come through here, and they scale the fence through this door that's near the construction site. They scale that fence, and then make good on their escape crossing all lanes right here.
You see that them cameras are supposed to see every door that goes in and out of the facility. All right. So what happened was they broke into that room, escaped behind the toilet, which led them to a hallway that led to another door that went to the outside. Now that door that went to the outside is supposed to have a camera on it. So from the time they yanked on that door, all them guys went through that cell, and won't nobody coming out like a damn clown show, coming out of a damn car. and went through another door, which it was supposed to be eyes on the door by way of the camera. Now you see him run out, man. This place finished, man. All right, so you already know what's chaos. Chaos coming. It's here. Also, you should ask yourself, why are they putting this story on mainstream TV? All right? Hey, it's about to go down soon. And Yahweh Shema Shah has been telling y'all that, hey, we can start seeing more and more prison breaks and things of that nature, man. Okay? Due to the lack of leadership, man. But I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spinning power. Yahweh Shema Shah. Hey, we're really about to see things turn up, man. As a matter of fact, let's close out with the love of many wax and cold, man. Because people don't care no more. It's all about themselves. The morale is down, man. And it's not coming back up. You can't save America, man. It's finished. Love of many wax cold. That word cold goes into the Greek psycho, man. All right. Matthew 24:12. Yahweh shall speak. And because iniquity shall abound, means sin is increasing at an all-time high, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay, not a bone that cares about anybody. That's in these people's bones, man. It's in their bodies, man.
Family dinners are meaningful and
okay. Again, that word cold in the Greek 5594, suko. Okay, it says that is by implication a reduction of temperature by evaporation, man. Okay? So, hey, people coming with heartless. It says to breathe voluntarily but gently. This is thus. Anyway, we made a point. Shalom.